Hi, I'm Dr. Lindsey Berkson, and I'm here to tell you a secret. Great sex starts in the gut. The gut is the mothership. We've been hearing that the gut is the mother of all of our health, and in fact, it is intimately intertwined with our immune system and our brain. When we're just a fetus in our mom's womb, the exact cells that are going to become our brain and our gut are one big clump, and they split in half. And one half of those cells goes to the brain, and the other half goes to what now becomes our second brain. So we've got a second amazing brain. We've got an immune system that's mostly in the gut, but very few people understand how much that has to do with whether you can have great nookie and enduring relationships with your honey. Even your gynecologist, your urologist, your endocrinologist, whatever ologist, many of them aren't aware of this. This is brand new research that was, a few years old, but it's pretty new in the timeline of science. It was published, in fact, in the journal Science in 2013. Magdalena and Flack were out of Harvard, and they did this incredible research showing that when we're young, before puberty, boys and girls have exactly the same 6 to 8 pounds of microbes living inside their gut called the microbiome. But just around when they start having hormones, everything changes. And a boy's microbiome becomes, they become genderized. So his becomes masculinized, and the girl's or the female's microbiome becomes feminized. And there is a lifelong dialogue between the bacteria in your gut and the hormones that are your major emailers that travel in the internet of your body and tell your cells what to do. So reproductive sex steroid hormones are not just about reproduction. They're actually about how your heart works, how your brain works, how your kidneys work, how your vocal cords work. They send the signals that maintain life. And they have to have great conversations ongoing throughout your life to maintain those signals. You could have whatever assay you do, whether it's saliva, whether it is 24-hour urine, whether it's blood. You could have perfect levels of your hormones. But down deep at a more intimate level, if they're not in effective, optimal conversation with your gut flora, then you might not have your hormones working so well. And one of those manifestations might be you don't have libido, you don't have as great orgasms, you don't even really feel motivated to go date. You just look at everything on Match.com, click, 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 and you're really not getting any headway. And who might have thought that that might be starting in your gut? There is a huge revolution understanding that intimacy is one of the major pillars of health, and that your doctor should even be chit-chatting about that with you. But of course, in 10 minutes' time, how could they get to the root cause of anything else if they also have to add intimacy on top of that? But health is, we know, amazingly influenced by what you eat, amazingly influenced by how much you move, your attitude in life. But we didn't understand how much it was influenced by the level and depth and authenticity of your intimacy. And very few people understand, and this understanding is starting to pick up steam, that the capability and benefit of that intimacy starts in your mothership, the gut. Stay tuned for Sexy Brain. There's so much that you're going to learn that's mesmerizing, fascinating, and going to help you have the best intimacy that you've ever had in your life and be less guilty about it and have clean receptors. So many of the other benefits of your hormones can flood your brain, flood your heart, your kidney, and all the many things that nature wants you to be. Let's not outlive our health. Let's not be an older person in a hallway in a nursing home with white hair and our head back and out of touch with the world. And who would have thought that intimacy has a lot to do with that? Connection all the way from cuddling to intercourse. And who would have thought that science is showing that a lot of that starts in the gut? Bye.